French style's greatest myth is that it's about luxury boutiques and designer logos. But the truth is much simpler and much more powerful. It's a quiet confidence that feels lived in, never forced. French chic is not about being seen. It's about being comfortable in your own skin and clothes. A Parisian woman doesn't dress to show off wealth or to flaunt trends. She dresses to feel like the best version of herself. Her elegance is subtle, clean silhouettes, gentle fabrics, a palette that soothes rather than shouts. There's always something undone, a cuff half-rolled hair loosely tied, proof that perfection is not her goal. And that's the magic. The more effortless she appears, the more compelling she is. For her, fashion is not an armor or a performance, it's an extension of her self-respect. So, before you shop or declutter your closet, remember, real French style starts in the mind. It's about caring less about impressing and more about feeling right. Inside and out, follow any stylish Parisian through a week and you'll see she doesn't reinvent the wheel every morning. She trusts her uniform, a curated cluster of pieces that never fail her. It starts with a softly structured blazer, casual yet poised. Vintage jeans, always high-waisted and slightly cropped, make her legs look endless without trying. Her tops, they rotate between a crisp white tee, a striped mariniere, or a silk blouse, each one adding its own layer of ease. Her shoes, say she has places to go but won't sacrifice style to get there. Black leather loafers. Nude ballet flats, maybe a low block heel. A leather crossbody bag swings easily at her hip, freeing her hands for a baguette or a book. Her hair is never overdone, brushed but breezy. Gold hoops peek out when she turns her head. The uniform frees her from decision fatigue and tells the world, this is me, effortless, consistent, and unmistakably chic. Open her wardrobe and you won't find piles of impulse buys or forgotten trends. Instead, you'll see a tight-knit capsule, 10, maybe 20, pieces chosen with ruthless love. There's the blazer that's softened at the elbows from years of wear, the pair of jeans that fits like a handshake every time she slips them on. A white silk shirt hangs next to a simple cotton tee. A cashmere sweater in camel or charcoal, waiting to be thrown over her shoulders on chilly nights. A pleated midi skirt rests beside a slip dress that can carry her from afternoon errands to a twilight dinner. Outerwear is never fussy. A belted trench or wool coat drapes with quiet drama. Her shoes always classic, live in pairs. A polished loafer. A well-loved sneaker, a pointed slingback for when she wants just a hint of height. Each piece works with every other, building endless variations from the same trusted foundation. The mariniere, that iconic striped shirt, is the soul of Parisian style. Born from the sea, adopted by revolutionaries and style icons alike, it embodies what the French do best: reimagine the humble into the essential. The navy and white stripes conjure up images of salty breezes and Sunday markets. Tucked into faded jeans, peeking from under a trench, layered beneath a blazer, it works every time. Its cut is loose but not sloppy. Its sleeves kiss the wrist. The boat neck grazes the collarbone without trying to seduce. She might knot it at the hip on a summer walk or drape a cardigan over it for cafe mornings. The mariniere proves that basics can be memorable if they're worn with intention. No loud logos, no wild colors, just that timeless pattern, quietly confident. For a French woman, this shirt is more than a top, it's an old friend that never disappoints. French women know, you don't need 5 pairs of trendy jeans when you have one pair that's perfect. They hunt vintage stores for that rigid denim, that just right rise, that timeless straight leg. The fabric is sturdy but soft, hinting at stories stitched into its seams. These jeans aren't distressed by design, they're worn by life. They hit just above the ankle, showing off delicate loafers or simple flats. On top, she might tuck in a silk blouse, pull on a striped tee, or half-button a crisp white shirt. Her denim uniform doesn't shout. It whispers of confidence, comfort, and an eye for quality. She doesn't swap it out when the trends change, she styles it differently. A blazer today, a cardigan tomorrow, a red lip on Friday night. The jeans stay the same, but the mood shifts. One pair, endless possibilities, proof that real style is built on fewer things worn better. A French blazer doesn't scream boardroom. It doesn't stand stiff and unapproachable. Instead, it drapes gently, shoulders relaxed, sleeves ready to roll up at a cafe table. Its power is in how easily it blends structure with softness. It dresses up a tee and jeans. It grounds a silk slip dress. It pulls an outfit together on a chilly spring evening. She pops the collar if she feels playful, pushes up the sleeves. to show a flash of wrist and a gold watch. The best ones come in timeless shades: navy, black, heather gray, or with subtle pinstripes that catch the light but never dominate the look. It's her armor when she wants it to be, but never a cage. This blazer doesn't say I'm working late at the office. It says I could be anywhere, doing anything, and I'll look chic doing it. It's not just a layer, it's a promise that style and comfort can live side by side. There's a reason French wardrobes lean neutral, not because color is forbidden, but because soft shades let the woman wear the clothes, not the other way around. Camel coats, ivory knits, charcoal trousers, they melt into one another, letting texture and cut do the talking. A creamy cashmere sweater under a dove gray coat. Navy trousers brushing over tan suede loafers. A crisp white blouse softens the mood, while tortoiseshell sunglasses add depth. The secret is in mixing finishes. A fuzzy wool next to a crisp cotton, brushed leather against silk. The palette stays calm so the lines shine. The result is depth without noise, elegance without effort. And when she does reach for color, a red lip, a cherry bag, it lands like punctuation in a well-crafted sentence. To outsiders, neutrals might look safe. To her, they're the canvas where she paints her daily mood, and proof that subtlety is its own kind of bold. On days when time is short, Parisian style relies on shortcuts that still feel intentional. Enter the unbeatable pairing: a red lip and black sunglasses. Together, they cover a multitude of rushed mornings. The lipstick, never too glossy, sits between cherry and crimson, waking up tired skin and brightening her whole face. The sunglasses, oversized but never clownish, sharp enough to add a hint of mystery. With these two, a basic outfit transforms. Vintage jeans, a white tee, hair twisted into a low knot, instantly elevated. It's not about hiding flaws. It's about framing the face with confidence. It's about saying, I made an effort, but not too much. The French woman knows she doesn't need a full beat of makeup or fussy hair to feel polished. Just a swipe of red, a pair of black frames, and she's ready to catch a train, meet a friend, or sip an espresso at a sidewalk cafe. Simple, undone, perfect. Among all the icons in a French wardrobe, the white button-down shirt might be the quietest yet most powerful piece. It's never overly crisp or stiff. Instead, it carries a lived-in softness that whispers confidence. She might wear it half-tucked into her vintage jeans, a few buttons undone to reveal a sun-kissed collarbone or a simple gold necklace. It can slip over a slip dress, sleeves rolled to the elbows, or tie at the waist to flirt with a pleated skirt. French women choose cotton or linen, fabrics that breathe, wrinkle a bit, and feel more human than flawless. It's the shirt that moves from breakfast to gallery to wine bar without needing to be changed. Imperfection is its charm. A slight crease here, a cuff pushed back there. In a city that loves drama in art but subtlety in life, the white shirt says everything quietly. I am here. I am comfortable. I am me. A silk scarf is the French woman's secret weapon, a square of fabric that transforms the everyday into something quietly polished. She ties it at the neck for a touch of color against a navy blazer. She loops it through her bag handle, letting the ends dance as she walks. Some days it becomes a headband, keeping her hair back while adding just enough vintage charm to turn heads. The patterns matter. Not too bright, not too busy, maybe equestrian motifs, muted florals, or classic stripes. Always silk or a silk blend that catches the light and feels cool against the skin. She doesn't overthink the knot, it's loose, almost undone, never overstyled. The scarf is her statement that style doesn't need to shout. It just needs to say I see the details. In a wardrobe that's mostly neutral, the scarf is her wink, playful, personal, and unmistakably French. A midi skirt is the gentle backbone of French femininity, softly structured but never fussy. It skims the calves and moves like poetry when she walks down cobblestone streets. Bias cut silk for dinners under string lights, sturdy linen for afternoon errands, wool blends for crisp autumns. It pairs easily with a tucked white tee for mornings at the market. A slim black turtleneck for cooler evenings, a cardigan shrugging off her shoulders when the breeze picks up. Footwear stays simple, block-heeled ankle boots, ballet flats, or crisp white sneakers if she wants a hint of modern playfulness. Prints, if any, stay muted, tiny florals, subtle dots, or soft plaids that never overwhelm the silhouette. The magic is in the movement. When she spins, the skirt follows like a loyal friend. It's not a statement piece, it's a mood, a nod to softness in a world that often confuses style with sharpness. A cardigan, in French style, is never just for warmth, it's a layer of ease that brings a look together with soft confidence. She chooses cashmere or mohair, brushed merino, always in neutrals, oat, blush, charcoal. She wears it loose over a slip dress for morning croissants, half-buttoned over high-rise jeans for work-from-home days, or tossed casually around her shoulders like an afterthought. She might leave a few buttons undone, letting the cardigan slip slightly off her shoulder, a hint of skin that's more chic than overt. The sleeves are often pushed up, revealing her wrists and a slim gold watch. In colder months, the cardigan becomes her layering hero, peeking out from under a structured blazer, doubling warmth and charm. It says cozy but not careless. Paired with tousled hair and minimal makeup, it becomes a soft frame for her presence. Like much of French style, it's gentle proof that comfort and elegance can exist in the same breath. When the sun dips below Haussmann rooftops and city lights flicker on, French women trade daytime ease for subtle after-dark glamour. There's no sparkle overload, no sky-high stilettos that ache after an hour. Instead, it's a silk slip dress in black or wine, hugging just enough to feel like second skin. Maybe a velvet blazer drapes over bare shoulders, or a trench left open to catch the evening breeze. She might pair wide-legged trousers with a soft satin camisole, tucked carelessly yet perfectly. Shoes stay practical, low block heels or elegant slingbacks that click gently on marble floors. Accessories whisper, a delicate gold chain, tiny studs, a spritz of musky perfume. Hair is softly undone, lips stained with wine or deep berry. The goal isn't to shout across the bar but to hold someone's attention when they lean closer. Parisian night style is all about shadows, silk, and that hint of maybe in her smile. Practical yet polished, French footwear grounds every outfit with intention. She walks everywhere, so her shoes must carry her gracefully from morning errands to late dinners. Ballet flats remain timeless. Black leather, nude suede, or a soft patent that peeks beneath cropped jeans. Loafers bring a masculine edge, sleek black or shiny burgundy, perfect with straight-leg denim or tailored trousers. Ankle boots take her through colder months, block-heeled or almond-toed in soft leather that ages beautifully. And yes, the white sneaker minimalist, clean, almost hidden under a trench or silk skirt. No chunky logos, no sky-high heels that say she's dressing for someone else. Her shoes are an extension of her life, practical, repeatable, endlessly she keeps them clean, conditioned, never overdone. And when she walks briskly but unhurried, the world sees her shoes last, but remembers her confidence first. Because in French style, the walk is part of the outfit. One of the most alluring illusions in French fashion is that undone look, as if she rolled out of bed looking perfect. The truth, it's carefully balanced. Her hair may be tight, but not tangled. Makeup minimal but strategic. A dab of concealer, a touch of blush, a bitten lip. Her shirt might be half-tucked, her blazer draped rather than buttoned. She mixes structured pieces with soft ones. Rigid jeans with a flowing blouse, tailored trousers with an oversized knit. The undone vibe says, I care, but not too much. It's an attitude that invites you closer, makes you wonder about the story behind the half-rolled sleeve or the smudge of kohl under her lashes. She might skip ironing her linen shirt because a crease feels more alive. She lets imperfection breathe because it makes the whole look feel human, approachable, real, and quietly magnetic. Accessories in Paris are never about excess, they're about punctuation. One bold piece anchors a look, the rest stays restrained. She wrap a silk scarf around her neck but skip chunky earrings. If her gold hoops glint at her ears, she let her neckline stay bare. Her bag doubles as an accessory, a classic crossbody in supple leather, or a vintage clutch tucked under her arm. Watches are slim, inherited or well-chosen, their faces simple and straps worn smooth. Even shoes count, a flash of patent ballet flats can replace a necklace. She chooses quality over clutter, letting each piece breathe. Her philosophy, adornment, should highlight, not overshadow. This editing makes her style feel curated, intentional, and never try. When she walks into a room, people notice her, not just what she's wearing. Because true style doesn't shout from every corner. It speaks softly from just one or two. Head-to-toe. Monochrome dressing is a Parisian secret for instant polish. But here's the trick, it's never flat or repetitive. She layers tones within the same family: stone and charcoal, ivory and cream, navy and ink, letting fabric and fit add dimension. Wool trousers might meet a silk blouse in the same hue but a different texture. A soft knit scarf drapes over a linen trench. She adds subtle accents, a brushed gold buckle, suede loafers a shade deeper than her coat. Even a small detail, the sheen of a silk collar, the weight of wool, shifts the mood. Proportions matter. Cropped pants with a long coat, oversized, knits balanced with slim trousers. Monochrome doesn't erase personality, it heightens it by removing distraction. When she walks by in layered neutrals, the look is calm but never dull. It's proof that restraint, when done with care, can feel more luxurious than any rainbow closet dot in France. Repeating outfits is not lazy, it's a sign you've found your signature. A blazer that's worn weekly gains character at the elbows. A silk blouse softens with every wash. Jeans mold to your shape over time. Repetition builds a story. A trench that's seen 100 cafes. Loafers that clicked down wet metro stairs on rainy mornings. Each repeat affirms her clarity. This suits me. This works. She doesn't feel pressured to reinvent herself daily. She tweaks the details. A scarf today, a different bag tomorrow. This commitment means she invests better, spending more on one cashmere sweater instead of 3 disposable knits. The result? Less clutter, more freedom. Her style feels lived in, consistent, and deeply personal. And when people say you always look so put together, she smiles because the secret is simple. She wears what she loves. Again and again, with pride. French style doesn't come with an age limit. It evolves gracefully with each decade. In her 20s, a Parisian woman might mix thrifted jackets with vintage denim and a carefree fringe of bangs. In her 30s, she curates classics. A better blazer, a silk shirt, shoes that last. By 40 and 50, her clothes grow softer yet sharper. Tailored trousers. Rich cashmere coats that glide behind her like a promise. Her jewelry matures to delicate chains give way to sculptural cuffs. Tiny studs replaced by statement hoops that nod to art galleries she visits alone. Colors deepen. Olive, wine, navy layered over her lifetime neutrals. Her confidence shows in how she carries her bag, how she ties her scarf. She doesn't chase trends. She refines what's already hers. French style doesn't hide age. It honors it. At every stage, it says the same thing. I know who I am, and I'm not dressing for anyone but me. So, where do you begin if you want a piece of this timeless magic? Start with one perfect item. Maybe a blazer that drapes just so. A mariniere that feels like it's been yours forever. Vintage jeans that hug in all the right places. Then build slowly around it. A crisp white shirt. A silk scarf. Loafers that carry you everywhere. Edit as you go. Remove what doesn't serve you. Buy less, wear more. Repeat your favorites with small twists. Care for them, press your collars, polish your shoes, mend the buttons before they fall off. Let imperfections live beside intention. And above all, wear it all with the ease of someone who knows she's enough already. Because real French style isn't a shopping list, it's a way of seeing yourself. A quiet promise that elegance isn't loud. It's lived in, repeated, and completely yours.